What is up, Nuggets? It's your boy, Killer Pizza, here with a brand new video for all you rascals and rapscallions out there. Now today I get to do a video that I haven't done in a very long time, and it's been rough, as somebody that collects movies, not to do a horror collection update video. But with the coronavirus and everything, I understand. I didn't want to go out to stores and be movie shopping, or be around all the people, or be a part of the problem for that matter. And I didn't really want to order things off of Amazon for like three reasons. The wait, making the Amazon workers do extra work, and I just thought people might need like medical supplies and stuff like that more than I need movies when I got a whole shelf with tons of movies, I haven't watched yet. Though I've watched the majority of them. But, you guys know if you watch this channel, there's nothing like collecting physical media. And I got the itch, so I ended up grabbing some movies. I'm going to show you the first one I picked up. It's Vinegar Syndrome, Slaughterhouse. Now, I never heard of this movie when I was young or anything like that, but apparently this was like a staple of video stores, but I don't recognize it. What's the guy's name? Lester Bacon owns a slaughterhouse. I love the name of that, but apparently, the storyline is Lester Bacon owns a slaughterhouse. There's a rival slaughterhouse coming up, and a bunch of like governor people or political people or whatever it may be trying to shut down his place. And then he finds out his son right here, this big old motherfucker, this Haystacks Calhoun looking ass motherfucker, has a twisted side. So he sends his son out to slaughter all the competition, anybody who is having negativity towards their slaughterhouse. And apparently it's pretty cheesy, and there's some creative kills. We will see, because I like some good kills, some good practical effects. Now the next one I got, this is like a title that you would argue maybe isn't horror. Could be comedy, horror, comedy. Where do you draw the line? I'm going to consider this horror. Idle Hands. Just came out through Scream Factory. I was really excited to get this. This came out when I was pretty young. I was like 10 years old. It's funny. It's good. Pretty much some kid, you can see on the cover, it says, the touching story of a boy in his right hand. But some kid, his hand gets possessed and starts killing everybody, and it's kind of hard to explain. Like, possession movie a little bit. You really have to see it. And it's got Fulton from the Mighty Ducks and Seth Green as his buddies, and Jessica Alba as like his crush. So you can't really go wrong there. There's some fun shit in here. I mean, I literally haven't seen this movie in 20 years, but you really can't go wrong with Scream Factory ever. All these special features. Nice slipcover. Excited to watch this one. I'm pretty sure this one's going to hold up. Then I have, this is actually, I've heard this is pretty shitty, Black Christmas, the remake. And this is a funny story. Well, not funny, it's kind of shitty, but when my friend Jeff Klaus died, I was just sitting in the house, and I knew it wasn't right to go out and go shopping for movies and everything, but I just went out and I went and bought some movies. Because that's, I like doing that, I got this and Forrest Gump that day. So, I'm not really too excited to check this one out. I've heard very bad things. I will watch it in time. Didn't really care for the original, but the fact of the matter is, when times get tough, buy horror movies. So, good to have on the shelf. Pretty cool little slip cover and all that, but we will see. If you've seen this and you think it doesn't suck, please let me know, or else it's gonna collect dust. Then we have, this is a movie I used to watch all the time with my sister when I was a little kid. This is Dolly Dearest. This just came out through Vinegar Syndrome. The cover alone is pretty iconic. Most people my age remember this movie in the video stores when they were kids, and it's a pretty iconic and creepy cover. I watched this, started watching it last night, finished it this morning, and I must say I was a little disappointed. It's got a pretty out there plot, but like the kill count, my friends, I think there was 2 or 3 kills in this, and they were like cutaways. It was fun and all. I wouldn't say it was bad. It wasn't like Nightmare Beach bad or Microwave Massacre bad, but it's just funny how we thought this was so good when we were kids. But regardless, the nostalgia, I'm still pretty happy to own this. Now here is the Belle of the Ball, Prison Mike. Uh, April Fool's Day. Now, actually, bought this from Second and Charles, Adrian's favorite store, on DVD because it was out of print for the longest time. But when I heard Scream Factory was releasing this, I knew I had to get it. And actually, a cool thing about me getting off Amazon is it gave me the slipcover too, because a lot of times they won't give you the slipcover through Amazon. And when these certain releases through Scream Factory, when the slipcover's gone, it's gone. And apparently, a lot of people pay a lot of money for these. I mean, I could really care less, but anyways, I digress. This was another one I watched when I was young, like Dolly Dearest, but this one actually held up. It's hard to describe this movie without giving away the ending. It's a pretty iconic ending. I wouldn't put it up there with like Sleepaway Camp, but it's fun. It's got Biff from Back to the Future as one of the characters in this movie, and he's my absolute favorite. Hilarious. I've mentioned it a million times. I like when horror movies are like real. Like it seems like these are real friends. They're joking. Like I don't like a horror movie to be too serious because nobody would really be that serious until the killing actually starts. But regardless, another great release from Scream Factory. This just came out as well. Awesome, awesome. Some fun special features. If there's one movie you get out of the stack that I just showed you, I would suggest this one, April Fool's Day. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Nothing too fancy. I grabbed 5 movies. Like I said, I wasn't trying to be irresponsible and be out there causing a part of the problem, but had to get me some new horror flicks. I've watched 2 of these so far. I liked them both. Not so much Dolly Dearest, as I said, but April Fool's Day held up. It was just as good as I remembered it. I don't know too much about Slaughterhouse, but I know Idle Hands is going to be good. But, you know, not too fancy of a video here. You know, I just want to keep some content going. I got some new flicks. Let me know what you guys are watching. All right? You know, horror, comedy, drama, thriller Manila, whatever you guys are watching. Yeah, if you've seen any of these titles, let me know in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe. Until then, Blood, Guts, Gore. I'll check you guys next time.